Welcome back, everyone.
Greetings.
We're ready to continue with more Diablo 2. And the last part, we cleared out the Den of Evil, and Kashya wanted to talk to us. So let's see what she has to say.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Alright, then our quest log will update. Let us know we completed the Den of Evil in the previous part. And now we have Sisters' Burial Grounds. Look for Bloodraven in the burial grounds next to the Cold Plains. Of course, now we have to actually go to the Cold Plains. So we'll make our way there. Something I'll show off here is Diablo 2 works a little differently from the first game. We're still in single player, so that's why I still have the map cleared out. But you'll see here, there's a bunch of fallen and zombies roaming about. But how could that be? I cleared out the Bloodmoor, didn't I? Well, enemies will respawn. Looks like the Experience Shrine also refreshed itself. So we'll help ourselves. Picking up these keys, because keys will open locked treasure chests when you come across them. If you don't have one, your character won't be able to open them. There's a stamina potion. I mentioned there were stamina potions in the game in the first part, but I didn't actually find one. Well, I did find one, I just didn't see it and didn't pick it up. Alright, so rather than messing around here, let's head to the new area. Couple chests to open. One contained a large charm. I'll find out what the charm is later. Here's the Den of Evil. Would you believe the Den of Evil will be refilled and have all the same monsters that were there when I cleared it out the first time? It's kind of amusing. Of course, I don't have to do the quest again. It's already counts as me having completed it. Bash a quill rat. Here's what I'll do. Can I equip the throwing knife? I can. Let's show it off. I'll just throw the knives at this zombie. There we go. It's not an attack I'm going to rely on as Cousina, obviously, but it's still kind of fun. Apparently there's another Experience Shrine right here. Throw some more knives. You'll see on the map there's a character called Flavy up here. We'll go talk to her in a moment. Alright, the Experience Shrine ran out. I'll pick up that quilted armor. It's got 2 sockets, just like I'd hoped. See, with socketed items, you can place them. You can place gems and such in them to give them additional benefits. There are runes in the game, and if you use them in the right spots, you'll actually get, what's the word? You'll get special benefits and bonuses from wearing these items. But for now, let's grab the next Experience Shrine here. We'll talk to Flavy as we enter the Cold Plains.
The evil is strong ahead.
And again,
Beware.
Flavy.
Beyond lies mortal danger for the likes of you.
Alright. I'll be fine. Yeah, she looks like the rogue from Diablo 1. Speaking of the rogue from Diablo 1, according to the story in Diablo 2, Bloodraven, the one we're going after, is actually the rogue you played as in Diablo 1, having been corrupted by Andariel. So we got a unique here called Star Call, and these are Dark Hunters. these are the corrupted rogues that Akara and Kashya were talking about back at the camp. This is what they've become, thanks to Andariel's corruption. I've taken out their leader. I forgot to read what her boss trait was, but I'm sure it popped up in the video, so you're able to read it. I'm going to take her mana potions, in particular, because those will be useful. This thing here is a waypoint. It's essentially a checkpoint. You can go there, and you can use it to travel to any other waypoint. I didn't show it off, but there is one that you start with, and it's in the rogue camp itself. That means if I want to, I can use that waypoint to return to the rogue camp and sell items and grab quests and such. I have the experience shrine, so I'm going to keep going around throwing knives at everyone I can. There we go, and some charge bolts too. There's a Katar. A Katar is essentially a weapon meant for the assassin. I can't equip it. There are some items in the game that are character class specific, and those are introduced in Lord of Destruction. The Eagle Orb I'm carrying right now is a sorceress-only item. There are other items like shields that only a paladin can equip, helmets that only a barbarian can equip, and like a few other things. But yeah, the Katar is a kind of fist weapon type item that only assassins can use. It's kind of the core of their gameplay. Just throw a knife at the Dark Spear Woman. Gargantuan Beast. You can also see a number on the bottom that shows how many more of these I have left. You'll see it says I have 79 knives. And since I can kill enemies by throwing knives at them, I figure why not. It's working for the moment. Anyway, let's put our points in. I'm going to get strength up to 25. What I'm thinking is I'm going to max it out at 27 so that I can get studded leather. And let's see, I don't need any prerequisites, I don't think. So, for this level up, I'm going to put the point into warmth again. This will bring my regeneration to 54% increase. Yeah, warmth is going to be incredibly useful, especially in the later portions of the game. For now, I think I'll return to town, sell some items, and then we'll continue searching for the burial grounds. One thing I have to do with Akara right now, when I find unidentified items, to identify them, I have to buy scrolls of Identify from her at 80 gold apiece. So we'll buy 4 of those, then we'll identify these items I picked up. Large Charm of Shock adds 1 to 3 lightning damage. These ones that add damage to the weapon only add damage to your melee attacks, not to your spells, which kind of stinks, because that would be pretty neat if it did. Same with this Ring of Craftsmanship. You'll see I have a Charge Bolt. If I put on the Ring of Craftsmanship, you see my attack damage went up, but not Charge Bolt. And since I'm going to be relying mostly on spells, this means I can get away with selling this ring. The Septic Club does 6 poison damage over 2 seconds. And yeah, poison works differently. Well, it's a new mechanic in Diablo 2. Some of your weapons and its spells and such, and the enemy's attacks, can poison enemies, which turn them green, and they'll take damage over time. When you're hit with poison, your life bar turns green until the poison wears off. I'm going to sell off all these items, repair what I got. You might have remembered in the first part when I got hit while using the frozen armor, the fallen one got turned blue and stopped moving. That's because he got frozen, which is also a mechanic. I'm going to sell the extra healing potions. Don't need them right now. I'll keep the mana and stamina potions, if only because I could use those. And we'll return to the Cold Plains via the waypoint. And we'll start making our way up here. I keep doing that. Force of habit. I keep pushing the W key, even though That just makes me switch to the alternate weapon slot, which I don't have anything equipped in yet. Just take my hand off the keyboard since I don't need it yet. Another quilted armor dropped. It's only got one socket though. I'll hang on to it. I might sell it. As armor pieces usually sell for pretty decent amounts back in town. Let's see, chest contains 5 gold. There we go. Well.
Not enough mana.
I'll show this off. Wells, when you use them, they'll recover health, stamina, and mana. I never actually directly named the stamina meter. I mentioned the experience bar, but stamina judges your running. It's probably not a very intuitive mechanic, to be honest. It just slows you down, really. As you can see, you have to run a long distance. That's why I carry the stamina potions. The stamina potions will temporarily fill your stamina back up and make it turn blue, meaning you'll have unlimited stamina until that effect wears off. Like so. I'm going to use a stamina potion, and now I can run at full speed without tiring. And when the effect wears off, I'll have full regular stamina again. Run around burning dark spear women and dark hunters, taking their potions. One of them has a cap. Is this a socketed cap? It's an ethereal cap, so I actually will wear it because it's better than the crude cap I'm wearing now. There we go. Hopefully I can find some better items than these ethereal equipment I'm using. That mark on the map is a cave, and it's called the Cave. It's an optional area you can go to kill some additional enemies and find additional treasures. For the interest of keeping these videos under 40 minutes, we're not going to go there. At least not right now. Okay, this enters the stony field. That's the next area we have to go to, so I'm not going to go that way. Not yet. I still have to find the sisters' burial ground. What I'll do is I'll head to the burial grounds, take out Bloodraven, and if it looks like we still got time, I'll check out that cave. Actually, I should probably head into the stony field so I can find the waypoint there, since the next quest is going to take me a while to clear. Alright. Dark Hunters.
I need mana.
Oh. That devastated most of them. I'm sure I can club a gargantuan beast to death. There we go, piece of cake. There's a health shrine here. If I were low on health, that would fully restore my health. The well is all the way back over there. Part of me saying, just drink a mana potion. Ooh, an experience shrine. I might want to use that when I go into the Bloodraven quest, which I'm approaching. So I'll grab it, head in there. This path should lead me into the burial ground.
There is dark magic at work here.
My quest is updated to kill Bloodraven. Start by burning some of the skeletons and zombies out here. Use a mana potion to make our way in.
Join my army of the dead.
And you can see I turned green when I got hit. I believe a Bloodraven was the one who poisoned me. She's also summoning extra zombies called Hungry Dead to attack me. And we got our first major fight, as well as our first returning character. Again, the lore confirms that this was the rogue from the first Diablo, the one you play as.
enough mana.
She runs all about. Like all the rogues that traveled to Tristram, they came back pretty well equipped, but they also came back corrupted by Andariel. She almost got me there with her poison and her arrow attack. I still got another potion in here. Going for her, because once she dies, all the other zombies will die. And she shoots poison arrows, and occasionally will shoot a fire arrow at me. Come on. She also runs around in pretty erratic patterns, which makes it kind of tough to hit her with magic. I hit her with a charge bolt there.
I need mana.
Clubbed one of her zombies. I think I can take these zombies while I wait for my mana to recover just by clubbing them with the Eagle Orb. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can just hit her. This probably isn't going to work. No, I can't even hit her. Alright, let's back up. I think I moved my mouse off the screen, and that's why the game did that. Alright, just dealing with some, making sure my thing's working. Alright, I don't think she recovers health unless I leave the area, so if I stick around and just avoid her shots, I can recover enough mana to finish her off. Come on, Warmth, do your job. Take out her skeleton buddy. Arrow. Come on. I've almost got her, as you can see. My other option would be to use a town portal to go back and grab myself some more mana potions, which I can buy from Akara. Clever. That's not working. Hold still, Blood Raven. I gotta finish you off. What the heck? We'll just go through the healing potions. It's not like I got any other use for them. We took her out.
Rest now, Blood Raven.
Our quest says to return to Kashya for our reward. So we'll do that now. We go and talk to Kashya.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
There we go. And now with that quest complete, I can now perform Kashya's actual service, which you can hire helpers known as mercenaries that will join you on the quest and will fight your enemies and such. You can see, though, I don't have to hire one because Kashya's already given me one for free. This rogue walking around is Paige, and she's on my side. If I press the O key, I can bring up Paige's inventory, which right now, she doesn't have anything. She has a bow and will shoot that bow and arrow. I'll go ahead and identify these knives. And if I want, I can buy her some basic equipment to get her going.
Greetings.
So, let's go ahead and sell these items. I don't use the mercenaries that much. They usually go down as soon as you run into some kind of unique enemy with a strong attack. One of which is coming up pretty soon in the Stony Field, which I'm going to be heading into soon. But first, let's grab our next quest from Akara.
It is clear that we are facing an evil difficult to comprehend, let alone combat. There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane history and lore, who could advise us. His name is Deckard Cain. You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. I pray that he still lives.
And then we get our next quest. Sister's Burial Grounds is complete, and our next quest is called The Search for Cain. Go through the underground passage to the Dark Wood, search for the Tree of Inifus, and recover the scroll. Well, this is a little embarrassing. After I killed a Bloodraven, I went into the Crypt and cleared it out and killed Bonebreaker. I also leveled up and gave Paige a couple of items. Not big items, just leather armor and a damaged short bow. And I leveled up again. I got to level 6, and I now have telekinesis. But I accidentally recorded the parts I was supposed to stop recording at, and didn't record the parts I meant to. I have made it into the Stony Field, which is where I was heading next. I found a portal shrine that opens this permanent portal there. But yeah, I kind of messed up. I was rampaging through here. Aside from the fight with Bishibosh, where I had to kill him with charged bolt because he's immune to fire, you didn't miss much. I'm still looking for the waypoint to the Stony Field. Some moon plants here. Pick up that short bow. I might give it to Paige if it's any good. This is why I always check my recording, because I can't see OBS Studio is recording or not while playing Diablo 2. So I ended up recording the wrong parts. I try to stop the part so it doesn't drag on. It saves me editing time, not having to cut out large swaths where I'm just running across an empty field and there's no enemies and nothing happens. Because those aren't the exciting parts. I think if I follow the path, I might be able to find the Stony Field waypoint. Let's try in here. I think there's a chest in here. All I did was search the bed. Found a quilted armor. This path leads back the way I came. There's a unique zombie here, Devil Maggot the Dead. I also found this while I was trying to record. It's a corpse rock. It's a fancy buckler that gives me a bunch of chances to block. Extra defense, some extra life and mana.
Not enough mana.
And yeah, anything Paige kills will give experience points. And she too can gain experience points and level up. I don't know if you heard that, the hungry dead guy shouted, "Brains!" Over here, there's this rock outcropping. These are the cairn stones. They're being guarded by Rakanishu. This is a unique carver who shoots sparks out whenever you hit him because he's lightning enchanted. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'm going to give Paige a healing potion, drink one myself, and then put a couple mana potions here. Oh, and I found my first rejuvenation potion that I also failed to record. See, rejuvenation potions are purple in Diablo 2, but they function the same way as they did in the original Diablo. They restore health and mana, and they restore health and mana instantly, unlike health and mana potions, which are now restored over time in Diablo 2, which is a change from the first game. That's fine. I'll just club you and take your potions. Find the Stony Field waypoint because that'll make it easier to start the next quest. Considering how long it's taken me, I might call it apart after this, especially after my blunder with recording. Like I said, you didn't miss too much. I cleared out the crypt, killed a Bonebreaker, and got a few items. That's about it. I should mention I have a Glimmering Amulet on, +1 to light radius, and a Ring of the Apprentice, which increases my cast rate by 10%, meaning I can rapid fire firebolts quicker. There's the waypoint. Let's activate it. I'll head back to the rogue camp. Alright, found some interesting items that me and Paige here could probably use. I found a tangerine cap that gives me 7 to lightning resistance. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to give my ethereal cap to Paige. There's a quilted armor of thorns, which isn't that useful, but a short bow of craftsmanship will be better than the damaged short bow I gave her. Also got another ring, the Tangerine Ring of the Apprentice, which gives me another 8% lightning resist, and another 10% to my casting rate, which is really good. Alright, I'm thinking since I didn't get to show clearing out the crypt, I'll clear out the cave, and then we'll wrap up this part. I keep pushing W for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. What I'm trying to do is turn on the map, and I'm hitting tab to do that. Lets me focus on the combat rather than the overhead map. Cursed guy over there. You see how fast I can cast Firebolt now. I leveled up killing them. Curse means when an enemy hits you, they have a chance of inflicting the Amplify Damage curse on you, which causes you to take double damage when you take hits. Alright, we're going to raise Vitality up. And let's see. I don't need Fire... I don't need Inferno as a prerequisite for the fire skills I want. So I'm going to grab His Appoint Static Field. That will give me the ability to sap the health of particular boss-type enemies. I won't use it a lot, but I will use it when I come across really big enemies with large health pools. We'll see a few of those coming up soon. Not in this cave, but probably in the next part. Another cursed zombie down here, a Stormclaw. See if we can hit him with charge bolts. Hit the other zombies with firebolt. Grab his leather gloves and his grand charm. You'll see a page as I feel much stronger now appears over her head. That's to indicate that she leveled up. Also got some magic gloves, which I could probably put on over the gloves of dexterity if they're any better. I'm surprised Cousina managed to block a couple of those arrows the Dark Rangers fired at her. I did it again. Stop that, me. Habit from playing other games on PC where W is to move forward, except movement in Diablo 2 is entirely mouse-based. Some superior boots, I'll pick them up. Let's take out the shaman. Another shaman, let's take him down. Got a town portal. Another potion drop. Again, I'd prefer if mana potions dropped over healing potions, but I'll take what I can. I can always sell healing potions and buy mana potions.
I need mana.
key. Alright, looks like I've maxed out at 12 keys, which is good. Alright. I just wanted to clear out the cave since I kind of, screwed up recording other things. Thankfully, the fight with Bloodraven recorded, as well as me completing the quest and getting the reward. It was after I did that I messed up and forgot to record myself doing the crypt. I turned it on to show myself wandering around doing nothing, the part I was supposed to skip. Let's get that shaman. Shaman dropped a wand that has 2 to teeth and 1 to amplify damage. That should sell well back in town. I was hoping to find a particular enemy down here. There's a special, unique archer you can fight in this part of the level. I found the way to Cave 2, but I didn't find the enemy I was looking for. On the second floor of the cave is smaller, so I'll head in and clear it out and get the gold chest. Chipped skull. Aura enchanted skeleton coming. Although Dora was blessed aim, which didn't help him against me. And my rapid fire bolts. Some magic boots here, I'm gonna want them. Got the mana
I can't
potions.
carry anymore.
There you go. Alright. Zap our way through here to get to
I need mana.
you. You can see I go through mana much faster than health. Maybe I should put a few points into energy. There's the gold chest, contained a magic quilted armor.
I am overburdened.
Probably drops a few items to
I am
pick
overburdened.
up the items I really want. Alright, I finally found the unique. And it's messing up Paige. Oh, Paige, before you go down, give me that armor back. Give me the bow back. And the armor. I don't need the ethereal cap. I'm assuming she's gonna end up going down because there's a boss over here. We'll wrap up by fighting her. You'll see her shots turned me and Paige blue. See if I can find her. There she is. I should keep her distracted while I hit her with fire. Yep, the Frost Nova, when I killed Cold Crow, is what took out Paige. I can have Paige revived in town, but I'm gonna probably go solo this run. Okay, you can see I got a lot of potions. This is what I said about the inventory being pretty limited when it comes to Diablo 2. So grab the axes, grab 1 potion, and I think I'll call it a part here. I'm gonna head back to town, sell these things, and in the next part we're gonna complete Quest 3, the Search for Cain. So, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you for my next video.